A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. Well, it's a formation, this, Jim, with a packed midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, and it allows for a lot of flexibility, Peter. You know, combative without the ball, expansive with it. It's a system that's naturally going to ask an awful lot from your central striker, but also for anyone positioned out wide. You're the key supply route, and at the same time, the defensive cover. So, effectively, you're the lungs and legs of the team.
And we're underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Nicolo Zaniolo is an unconventional winger in that he certainly doesn't look like one. He's usually instructed to come inside, often exchanging positions with a central playmaker. I mean, his main role will still be to run with the ball, and that's quite a frightening prospect.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Now it's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal! Oh, it's come off the upright. Zaniolo. He's had it taken off him. Fagioli. Messi. Ball's gone out of play. And it's Caicedo. Now it's Oyarzabal. And a chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Messi. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah.
Can he finish? Inter Milan have their second corner now. Messi plays it short. And it's Robertson. This might spell danger. Zaniolo. Udinese are looking to go forward now. No goals as yet. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Good ball, good take. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Oyarzabal.
Oyarzabal really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Gets into some space. He is through here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. No, that's been intercepted. Udinese were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
He's picked his way through. Oyarzabal. He's in a good position here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Eklenkamp. No, he's not getting his way this time. Fagioli. And Akanji. And it's Messi. Caicedo. And it's Messi. Fagioli. Now it's Oyarzabal. Fagioli really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Zamora. I think it's a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Quality ball. Now it's Oyarzabal. Over to the left. Zaniolo. Tries to pass it through, and he welcomes it in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
He's found a way through. Great chance! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Well, and we hit half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
Speriamo che I nostri si aggiudichino la ripresa.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Inter have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Picked out brilliant, shot at goal! Really well taken goal. And finally, he has breathed life into the game. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Udinese have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
And it's Son Heung-min. Zaniolo. Inter Milan still behind thanks to that solitary strike. He's on it, can he get away? Messi. That's a good ball. Gets good distance on it.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And he's had it nicked away. Messi being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running line now.
And it's Fascioli. And he stands tall, impenetrable. And that has been slung wide. Out of play for a throw. Udinese choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Oh, that's fabulous. Driving through them. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
And you can see how the direct approach can work really well. Get yourself on the ball and give it a try.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Yeah, time's running out for the host to get something out of this. You can sense the frustration and impatience.
And now they can clear their lines. Nicked it back promptly. Zaniolo looking understandably energised after his goal. Robertson. And it's Son Heung-min. And Caicedo. Fagioli. In with the challenge. Ambitious ball here.
Udinese clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And he's chosen to go back. Son Heung-min. Now it's Fagioli. Eklenkamp.
There they go, hunting again.
Mikel Oyarzabal. Messi. Time and again they are repelled. Eklenkamp. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
And the shot! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Udinese are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Good run through the middle, but he needs support. Oyarzabal.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Zaniolo.
Il quarto uomo indica 2
And he's
minuti
forced
di
to go
recupero.
back. Zamora. Time added on will be 2 minutes. He's shifting through the gears here. And that's really well manoeuvred. And we're done. Well, you can hear the analysis starting already, the intricate details and nuances being debated, and they will be for several days. But only one thing matters for now: they lost it. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, there's no shortage of effort and commitment from them. They were just undone by that second half goal.
So before we go, many thanks to Jim Beglin for his input, and from us both,
È difficile
good afternoon.
Ma sapremo rifarci. Le sconfitte non fanno altro che renderci più forti.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, five at the back, Jim. It does feel fairly defensively oriented, this formation.
Well, you could say it's a lineup that's all about creating positive transitions. The lack of width in midfield with just three in there makes the role of the fullbacks more crucial, or wing-backs. You have to have them constantly push up, forcing opposition players back and giving your team a little more freedom.
Easier said than done.
That's right, but it does work very well, provided you have the right players to pull it off.
The action has already started. Son Heung-min. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, this guy, Donnarumma, really is a generational talent, Peter. I suppose you have to be good if you're a goalkeeper. James Gianluigi, he really has inherited the mantle from his namesake. There might be room for improvement with his kicking, but otherwise, he is nigh on perfect.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Son Heung-min. And it's Fascioli. And here's Oyarzabal. Here's a chance! No, he's missed it.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have...
Decent chance! Kilit Choi. Gaetano. Now this could be a chance. Whistle's gone, that's foul. He's got himself an absolute peach. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Ha segnato al 15° minuto, numero 94.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, that's fabulous.
Inter really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
It's a pretty loose pass. Choi. Caicedo. And it's Son Heung-min. And here's Oyarzabal. He's on it, can he get... Has a shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. He has found the way through. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's a key interception. Son Heung-min. And Caicedo. And it's Son Heung-min. Almost half an hour. Now it's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. Jimenez. Ball is over the line. Played into space out wide. And it's been given away. Played into the middle. Oh, what a climb! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Over to the left. Wriggles his way through. And here's Oyarzabal. He's tried one! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's been caught napping. Fagioli. And he's gone backward here. Great ball, and he's in here.
Inter truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Now it's Son Heung-min. And a chance! Danger averted for now. And here's Son Heung-min. Caicedo. Gaetano. Zé Pedro. Bina.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
And he's forced to go back. And that'll be the last act of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And the action is back on the way.
Inter really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And it's Messi. And it's made its way to... Big chance! Off the post! Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Messi. Now it's Oyarzabal. And he shoots! Zé Pedro. Gaetano. Now Zé Pedro. More and more pressure on the ball here. Gaetano. Oyarzabal receives it in a good position here. Now it's Fagioli. And here's Oyarzabal. Takes a shot! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Inter really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Bina. Spread out to the left. Valverde. Kilitshoy. Jimenez does really well to win the ball there. Messi. Son Heung-min being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Son Heung-min has the 4th most assists in the league this year. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side and they're set on using it.
Kilitshoy. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Zé Pedro. Oh no, this does not look good. That's gone for a throw-in. Zé Pedro. Bina. Played out to the left flank. In with the challenge. Fagioli. And it's Messi. And here's Oyarzabal. Valverde. Fagioli. Shapes to shoot!
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Messi. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Bina. Zé Pedro. And he cuts out the supply. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Bina. And he's been shifted off it.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
This looks promising. Gaetano showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Oyarzabal. Kilitshoy, and he's away. Good running, strong and purposeful.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
So this is it. We're on the verge of witnessing a major shock. Couldn't squeeze it through.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Foot in. Kilitshoy. Messi. So just 1 extra minute for stoppages. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Inter Milan came into this game looking for all 3 points, but in the end they're unable to lay claim even to a consolation prize. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the way the manager has stormed down the tunnel lends itself to an almighty telling off for such a
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.